Hello, I'm back on Cricbuzz, and India is also back in the series. India had to win this game to keep the series alive, and India did that in some style today. I thought India was very brave in their approach in bowling and batting both. Let's talk about the refreshing, positive approach of Indian team today. West Indies won the toss today and decided to bat first on a wicket which was holding a bit. But game got delayed slightly because the 30th circle was not marked. So that is something first in the international cricket. I have not seen something like that ever. India came up with a different strategy today. Hardik Pandya did bowl his first over, second over was bowled by Arshdeep, and then 4 overs by Akshar Patel and Yuzi Chahal. Akshar bowled not a single over in last game. I think there was a reason behind it. I thought India's planning was very good today. There was a proper matchup with Brendan King playing spin and Kyle Mars also struggling against spin. And Nicholas Puran being very, very good against spinners, except Kuldeep. So India hold back Kuldeep Yadav and their pace bowlers. They were waiting for Nicholas Puran to come in. And it worked out really well because the opening partnership did scored 55 runs, but they took 8 overs. But I thought Kuldeep Yadav was very brave in his approach. India's bowling rotation was brilliant. Mukesh Kumar came in and bowled his first over in the 18th over. So that is something new. But I'm okay with it because Hardik Pandya bowled his 4 overs. So Hardik Pandya is piling on overs. I think it's very very important before the World Cup starts. He bowls as many overs as he can. And Roman Powell played brilliantly. He got 40 of 19 balls. Once again, he showed that how important he is. But, I thought Indian bowlers finished really well, though 19 overs did go for some runs, but Mukesh Kumar ended the inning really well. And West Indies reached to a fighting 159. While chasing a total of 160, I thought India came out with a different approach. India came out all guns blazing. To me, I think I like that approach. When you are trying to play shots, you are going to take some risk, maybe more risk. And there was a new opening pair today as well in Yashasvi Jaiswal and Shubman Gill. Yashasvi Jaiswal made his debut today. Shubman Gill, did look a bit patchy, but he was trying to play some shots. And I don't mind this kind of approach. I don't mind this attacking approach of Indian team because I would rather go down that way than die wondering. And then came Suryakumar Yadav. I thought, there's a reason why everyone's calling him 360-degree player. He also continued that approach. And with Tilak Verma, there was an excellent partnership. I thought Tilak Verma showed great sense of game awareness and maturity today. He came out, played an outstanding cover drive to announce himself. But, as Surya Kumar Yadav was going all guns blazing, Tilak Verma played a second fiddle. And as soon as Surya got out, Tilak Verma took charge and allowed Hardik Pandya to get settled in. I thought, Tilak Verma is actually growing game by game. He's growing in stature. I thought he played an excellent knock, though he didn't get to 50, but that doesn't matter. What matters is he finished the job. Staying not out is something is very, very important. You want to win games for India, and that's something Tilak Verma did. And in the end, Hardik Pandya also, he needed some game time in the middle as a batter, and that's exactly what happened. And India won the game by 7 wickets with 13 balls to spare. My performer of the day, you're not going to get any prizes for guessing that. It is none other than Surya Kumar Yadav. There is a reason why we call him 360-degree player. With the ease he plays all around the ground, it's something, it stuns everyone, and it stunned me today as well. It's not the first time he has done it, but he's doing it again and again. So that's something is very, very special. To me, I think his biggest strength is to get into those positions very quickly. Almost anticipating where bowler is going to bowl. And if you look at the other way around, it looks like that he is forcing bowlers to bowl where he wants them to bowl. I think that's something which great players used to do it, and Surya Kumar Yadav is doing that. We saw him hitting everywhere. I think it's not something new, but to me, the way he has batted and the kind of shots he has played, it was unbelievable. It looked like that he'll cruise through to his 100, but unfortunately, he got out and find like 1 meter here and there. It would have sailed in stands as well. But Surya Kumar Yadav, I thought batted the way we all know how he does. And mind you, it wasn't the easiest wicket to bat on. Yeah, yes, ball did skid a bit because of rain, but Suryakumar Yadav, outstanding. The kind of risk he took, and after taking those risks, the way he rotated the strike, I thought it was a complete T20 innings by Suryakumar Yadav. I thought key moment of the day today was Kuldeep Yadav's that one over where he got Nicholas Puran out and Brendan King. He was set. But let's go back a one over before where Kuldeep Yadav got hit for a six and a reverse hit or a switch hit by Nicholas Puran. Once he had to change his length, it was slightly full. But when he came into bowl, when he took those two wickets, he quickly understood. He pulled his length back. He increased his pace, and that did not allow Nicholas Puran to reach to the ball. I thought, he outfoxed him really well. I thought, you got to give credit to Kuldeep Yadav because once you got hit by someone as dangerous as Nicholas Puran, you might go into that defensive mindset. But Kuldeep Yadav did not go into that defensive mindset. He tried to get Nicholas Puran out and he got success in that. Lessons for India. I thought India was spot on with their planning. They used spinners really well. Spinners bowled 4 overs in power play. Akshar Patel bowled 2 overs. Yuzvendra Chahal bowled 2 overs. And that was a proper matchup for Brendan King and Kyle Myers. They held back Kuldeep Yadav, who bowls generally really well to Nicholas Puran. They waited for Puran to come in. They held back their fast bowlers for Nicholas Puran. He struggles a bit against fast bowlers, especially against short ball. And, that's exactly what India did. And they did not allow that best batsman, the severe Nicholas Puran, to get off to a good run, which he has been scoring in last few games. But batting wise, I thought approach was brilliant. Attacking approach, yes, you will get out playing with this approach, but that can happen. You are playing a T20 game. You have to play with this attacking approach, and I don't mind going down this way. I think that should be the way forward for India's T20 team. Lessons for West Indies. I think the West Indies is actually relying heavily on Nicholas Puran and Roman Powell. I think they needed one of them to get very big runs, or they needed someone to play 10 overs, either Nicholas Puran or Roman Powell. But to me, I think the other batters will have to step up and play with a higher strike rate also. 160 was a bit of here and there score, but they would like their openers to get some more runs and with a higher strike rate as well. Now, for the last phase of the series, it is moving to America. There'll be completely different conditions. There'll be more runs scored there, slightly smaller ground. For India, if India has to win this series, India will have to win both the games. And India has that momentum. And India actually, to me, I think is in a position to win this series. But for West Indies, they have everything to play. We know how West Indies cricket is going down right now. But a series win can give them a lot of confidence and they will get two chances there in America. But whatever happens there, I will be here on Cricbuzz.